Let's go to Claire, who's on the line in Chicago. Claire, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, Ken.
Hi, Claire. How are you?
Good. So thanks to you and listening to your show, I've walked through the discovery and research stages of
Good.
my dream job, and I'm currently in the embark stage, but I'm having some fear and anxiety around the transition, which I hope to make in the spring of 19.
Okay. Well, tell me about the actual transition. Where are you transitioning to and where are you transitioning from? And just give me some of the real basics on what you're afraid of.
So I've been in a high-pressure corporate career for the last almost 20 years with a very, very successful six-figure income. And I'm looking to really scale back. I want to spend some more time at home with my elementary school-age daughter. And I'm looking at, what I've discovered, what I really think my dream job is in travel planning and planning trips for families.
Good. Okay. And so what are you scared of? Tell me, let's just have fun here. Because I want to take the shame, Claire, I want to take the shame off of people admitting what they're afraid of. That's why you called me today. You want me to shine the light of truth on fear. Am I right?
Yes.
All right. So tell me what you're afraid of.
So I'm just afraid of leaving this culture of being super regimented and financially secure into something that's more independent. I'll be on my own a lot more, trying to make my way into this new field, which I have, I have my own experiences, but I don't have, a lot of experience in it.
Okay.
And then just dealing with that and being proud of what I'm doing.
Oh, now wait a second.
Feel like
wait a second.
I know.
That's silly. We'll come back to that. All right. Now, let me ask you this. Are you in a double income relationship? What's the situation?
Yes, double income. We follow Dave Ramsey's principles. So we're in baby step 6. We'll have our mortgage paid off in the next few months.
Yes.
And
okay, so Claire, if I'm understanding this right, you leaving the six-figure job to come home, be with the elementary kiddos, and start your own travel agency, there's no money pressure on that at all.
No, just it's my own internal pressure.
I'm not, nope, we can't talk about that yet. I just want to know, point blank, you and your husband have talked about this. He's on board, correct? No pressure on you to make a certain amount the first years. Just come on home and let's get it started.
He is on board 100%. We've been working towards this for a number of years.
Great. Okay, so there's no fear of financial. What I heard earlier was you were worried about income and you were worried about productivity. Basically what you said was, I'm leaving a high-paying job. And so that just seems a little silly. That's what you're afraid of, is people saying you're silly.
Yes.
That's exactly what it is. Because it's not a money issue. All right? So let's just take care of that one. You are afraid of... You have a fear of peers. You're afraid that people are going to look at you and go, Claire, why in the world would you leave this very impressive job and very impressive paycheck to go home and book a trip to Disneyland for all the soccer moms you know? That's what you're worried about.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but guess what? Is it your dream or is it their dream?
It's been my dream for years. I mean, I've traveled the world. I love it. I know it's what I want to do.
Hey, Claire, you're on the doorstep of stepping into your dream. Do you know how few people actually do that every year in America? Not enough. It's why my show is here. And you're standing on the doorstep ready to just, waltz into it. You're not even stepping into it, Claire. You're doing it with style. So forget what those people think. The minute those people say that to you, if they even do, and I'm not even sure, your real friends will never say that. Let me just call that out.
They're behind me 100%.
All right, then. So forget about everybody else. But when everybody else says something, if they say anything at all and take a shot at you, you just immediately let your eyes gaze towards the future, towards what you see happening. Being around your daughter, your kids, your son, whatever it is, and you're just at home, and you got you're self-employed, home-based business, doing something that you really enjoy, and then it gives you even more independence, not just financially, but just in your life. You just think about that, and their voice turns into that Charlie Brown character, wah 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 wah. You don't even hear it. Okay.
Yes,
Now,
I like it.
last thing, I don't think for a second that a high performer like you is going to turn into a couch potato wearing sweatpants, eating Cheetos, and rocking Days of Our Lives every day. I don't believe that's going to happen for a second. Do you?
I don't, but it's that little nagging thought in my head.
But that's
like, what if?
no, you're not going to do that. Here's what's actually happening. So this is the super productive you, the go-getter you, who thinks maybe if you change your environment that all of a sudden you're going to become a different person, and that's nonsense. You're not going to become a different person at all. So that's a silly fear too. So we've just discussed your two fears. They're both silly. You aren't silly. Your fears are silly. Your fears are lying to you, Claire, and you are a rock star, absolute rock star, professional woman who happens to be a wife and a mom. And oh, by the way, has done the work and sacrificed to get in a place where you can start your own home-based business and continue being a rock star. So, Claire, we're done here, except for me to say, way to go and press on.
Thank you, Ken.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Claire is a rock star. I enjoy those kind of calls where somebody's there and they just need to talk to somebody. Hey, Joe, that's when I take my coach's hat off and I put the bartender hat on, except we're not serving anything because it's in the middle of the workday.